Hello, welcome back to the NDS. We're here at race 28 at Road America. Take a quick look at qualifying real quickly. Very nice. And back up. Get to kick this race off in a good way here. The elimination race at Road America will surely be a good one. 38 drivers looking for one win, either for glory or for the round of 8. Pace car is off. BS Fastlane 11 is on pole. And as they rise up through the field, they're going to get ready for a good one here. And the 00 will take the green flag to kick off the Alsco uniform 300. Here we go. They're already getting pretty wide back there. Interesting restart with guys up front that we usually don't see. Through one. Pretty good so far. Turn 2 is down the kink, and turn 3 is going to be a busy place. Oh, Vent Nation trying to sneak it up 3 wide through the middle there. We see Misty Viper running 5th right now. Going around. Back it down into turn here. Almost getting into each other. Doing a damn fine job making it work. Big stack up in the back. Oh boy. I thought they made it work. They get down there. They just crunch up several drivers in there. Several playoff drivers. Toad getting held up. CS Fast and 11 with big damage. Orange got damage. Bassell has a little bit. Still green, by the way. 52's scrunched up. Not a good look for some of these drivers. Back out front, we see RS Fast and 11 in 2nd. And the 00 of BS Fast and 11 leading this race. Misty Viper makes a move on Laundry Sauce for 3rd, but the 55 fights back. Yeah, 77 gets 3rd there. 51 looking inside. The 00 is going to fight for it up the hill. I think the 00 has the run to maintain. BS Fast and 11 still out front. Misty Viper looming 3rd. As RS Fast and 11 right behind him. Lets him off into 1. As big battle for 4th here. King is looking around for 4th. Isn't quite going to get it. Vent Nation making good progress. Inside top 10 so far. RS looking on the inside of turn 4. Oh, 00's a lot doing pretty good here so far. You'd be surprised at what maintaining track position gets you at a road course. Exalta, Vent, KSS, even Kyle D's in the top 10. I think all 38 drivers are still on track. CS Fastman 11 currently ranked last place of those. He got some repairs in the pits. And once again, the 51 taking a look on the 00. These two are going hard in the paint for no reason. Even with a 2nd place finish, RS would make it to the next round, most likely, but he wants that win just for advancement. With 00, just doing it for fun. But RS Fast and 11 will get the position, take the lead. For now, Misty Viper looming for 3rd. He's been putting in some decent lap times. Just need to clear the traffic. Laundry Sauce still out there in 4th. And King of Kings rounds out the top 5. No real reason to keep an eye on the lead. Don't expect the 00 to fight back on the 51. I'll take a look at some other playoff drivers. Hyperdrive in the mix, taking fire from Duke as he slips in behind, currently 14th. Blasta doing a roundabout okay job. Up there. F4 Ace in 17th. That's Hyper's biggest competition is Ace and Racer. If there's two people, he needs to keep his eye on the most, those guys. And Ace is pretty close to him. Jake in 22nd, not having the best of days. But, you know, it's fine. Not sure if he'll be okay for the round of 8, but, you know, at least he's got that title to sink it into lava with if he doesn't. And Racer, he's pretty far back. Not ideal, but it could be a lot worse for him. Trying to make the round of 8 for the second time in his career. And, whoa, saw some smoke there. Not sure who that was, but definitely intense. Yep, the two of Krugermeyer's already in the next round. He's just cruising around. Toad Warrior, he can afford one bad day at Dover. I don't think he can afford another bad day here at Road America. Poor qualifying, kind of got held up in that little incident there early on. He is not looking good. The 36 is looking for a way out. That's all I'm saying. And Purcell, yeah, I think he's just cooked after that melee at the front. And CS Fast in 11 actually gets a position on Karibo for now. What I'm wondering is if CS Fast in 11 can even pull himself to a decent top 25 finish, I think he'll be good for the next round, question mark. All we know is that this is not ideal situation. Things have gone code red for the 11 team. I mean, they barely made the playoffs. Let's see how they can clutch a round of 8 appearance, if they can. Or they could just get passed by Karibo for 37th. Oh well. Caution's out, by the way. Huh. I think I missed that part. That was probably why Karibo got fucked up in the ensuing chaos. Yep. 100% lack of awareness and commentary. They should hire me at Fox. Alright. Actually, what the fuck was Karibo doing? The reason of caution was the, the 43 spun. Oh, man. That really sucks. He was running good top 10 pace. You see, get passed by Vet Nation, tries to fit the gap and just gets spun. Caddy King off into the barrier. That just about killed his car. But that would not explain why the fuck Karibo is so damaged. Like, he's coming off here. And, oh, don't tell me he just... Well, I mean, fuck, he just ran right into the back of a playoff driver. Just when you think that Karibo has been tamed, he does this. Reminds me of good old classic Karibo. Just wrecking cars, not giving a fuck. Alright, caution's out. Your top 10 running order is 51, 00, 77, 55, 7, 47, 16, 24, 8, 3. Your driver numbers, at least. And I think we'll see a mix of pit strategy here. The drivers coming in, both the fast lanes come in, and then you see a lot of drivers sticking out. The big drivers who stayed out are Misty and Ace because they're playoff drivers, so that's important shit. Alright. No, that's the right-hander. Yeah, this track is quite long. That's what they call me in college. Long. Oh. So RS Fast and 11, his pit crew got him out pretty far back. Yeah, I think Toad stayed out as well. He's running decent position at least. Arn's got some rear damage. I think he's been nursing that since lap 1. So RS Fast and 11, these drivers will be back in the pack. So it'll be an interesting, race for sure. Starting with the 77 of Misty Viper, your new leader. All right. Knock him dead, Misty. Green flag back underway. I mean, shit. I know his single file restart sure doesn't look like it with the way they're eager to fan the fuck out. Jerry, I'm gonna fucking send it. Actually, Jerry does slow down. Cooler heads prevail here. Like, restarts are fucking sick as hell at this track, too, because you got a lot of corners that they come up on that increase in how tight they are to navigate here. So we see RS Fast and 11 back in 13th. He's going to hit a hell of a corner coming up here. Let's see how they maintain. Yeah, all the fast lanes in the mix here. CS at decent position, but not sure how good his car is going to run with all that damage. They're going to try and make it work. Like, that's what they've got to do. I don't see any other way. See Blaster racing PS Fast and 11. Quite nice here. 00, just doing what he can. Whoa, contact. Looks like Blasta's CS kind of made light contact, but they both keep going. There is no rest for the weary here. As Misty takes off with the lead. Kyle D second. And here's everybody coming down the straight. For position, at least. Ooh, a lot of drivers jumping out, though. Drivers on the inside lane here really trying to make up good ground. See, Laundry took the inside. Now Blast has got to go outside. They thought better of it. I thought they were going to take it 3 wide through that turn, but guess not. Arn jumps the inside. Arn making an unscheduled pit stop. And a Laundry sauce. Kind of saucing it up in the mix here. Look at 21 of Jake. He's never really been in a good position, and I'm not sure what their strategy is for this team. Like, are they going to make it? Maybe. Maybe not. How's Ace holding up? F4 Ace holding up decently well. 6th place. A Duke in the mix of a top 5. Racing that with KSS. Never be sure of how these are going to end with all the varying strategies, especially. Tiger Man taking one from Jerry, but he actually holds off quite well. Fent Nation is the one who needs good points the most. He's running 12th right now, which is I think Vent was one of the ones that pitted under that caution, so he's doing a really good job with himself right now. See Toad Warrior up ahead of him. Toad has good track position now. It's just not sure how long he can keep it for. Volley getting passed here by the 16. Also looks like from one angle, Vent Nation had roof damage, but might have just been a visual thing. A little visual glitch. Whoops. And here come more real pitters right now. These are the guys that did not pit under that caution coming in now. This makes KSS the leader. Both the playoff drivers Who hadn't pit before, they're pitted now. Like, KSS Duke battle for the lead. That's all fine and dandy, but if I'm Toad, I'd be concerned. Because you're probably coming in next time by, which is not exactly a safe thought when you have several playoff drivers breathing down your neck. So tough scene for the 36 team so far. Meanwhile, KSS BSS leads Duke coming into this turn. Turn 4, it looks like, how that plays out. Pretty nice and dandy. If I'm Vent, like, if you're good to not pit, unless you're with the other guys, you're fine. Laundry Sauce playing defensive here. Just trying to maintain the track position he's got. PS Fastline 11, Canadian Lux behind him. It feels like just a giant hodgepodge of different drivers that we usually don't see up and about. Hyperdrive has kind of eased up a little bit knowing that he's got one up on Ace so far. But Racer's not that far behind Hyper, which is probably a concern to the 5 team at this point in the race. Also, the 11 team is sliding back, but they're still in the grasp of a decent finish. I see Vent chasing down these top 3 or 4. Not sure who's going to come down this time. There go the leaders. Volley's one of the pitters too, so he's coming in. This leaves Vent Nation as the race leader. This will absolutely shatter the cutoff line if the 16 gets in, because those other guys who are close in on points, like coming into this race, Racer's 2 over, Ace 2 under, Hyper 4 under, Misty 7 over. You cannot be sure of anything if the 16 can get it done here at Road America. Also, Laundry Sauce is cycled up to P4 now. Blaster running 5th with BS Fast in 11, coming 6th place on his ass. I think Blaster going to get the spot from Laundry Sauce, though. Blasto's been probably had the most consistently safe playoffs run so far. Just laying low, collecting good finishes, just doing what he needs to do. Big 3-wide moment here between Puffy, Krug, and Jake. They're still going to try and make it go. This is the type of shit that gets people junked on the racetrack. The 2 has to give. That's going to give a 21 a shot through there. Hyper looking for more position here. Has to get that monkey off his back. And the 2's just out here filling time until he gets to the next round. And I think the 5's going to get position on Krug here. Oh no. He gets to run off. Hyper slips him behind so he can try to get a decent run. And now he's got to play defense for Insalta. 48 of Bassell just shamefully trying to just survive right now. And coming to the conclusion of lap 9, see Vent Nation leading. King steering off into pit road. We see a lot of drivers making their second stop right now. So, interesting development happening here. Whoa, 33 just quickly snaps it, but he's not pitting. Bassell, the last driver there. All right, I think now might be a good time to have a word about our sponsor, Alsco. Short for Alsco Uniforms. They basically are a uniform rental company that actually sponsors real NASCAR races. Just not Road America, I don't think. Like, a regular Joe like me has never used Alsco, so I really don't know what to say about it. Uniform rental company, they do things with real NASCAR. That's my take. Fuck you. All right, back to the race. Vent Nation still commanding that lead. I see Blasto in 3rd place. He's playing it safe. That's just the theme of the 6 right now. And even Jake up to 4th, like, doing a great job. See Hyperdrive in this mix. He's just always seems like the 5 is one step back with this season with everything. And, you know, it almost feels like remember when season 1, Eastlamp, who's not in this race, actually made it to the round of 8 without any win. Like, the 5 just is kind of taking a step back from a back-to-back Final Four competitor. The 5 just ain't what it used to be. Ah, well. I think we see the actual leaders pitting now. It'll be interesting to see where these guys cycle out in relation to Misty Viper, because he's the guy who did lead the restart, or at least the most recent restart to my knowledge. Everyone coming in this time. Oh, yeah. Here they go. I think Bassell is the last car not to have pitted. Yep. Here comes Misty Viper with Duke hot on his tail. Well, not actually hot on his tail. Medium heat on his tail. The 77 going to go back to the front. I think at this point, if all plays green, everyone has at least one more pit stop in them. 77 flying down the straightaway. He's coming in hot. The 16 gets away, tries to maintain face, and the 51 appears out in 4th. Now Misty and Duke are actually fighting each other pretty hard here, but Vet Nation, the runaway, not sure what he did on his pit stop to warrant such a lead. Duke, 3rd place now. Take it easy. The only driver out so far is the 43 of Caddy King. Oh, what's this? Arn off in turn 1. What happened here? Arn just coming down, and he just tries to diamond turn 1 and hits for 62 of Goofy. That is no bueno. And it's also a cause of caution. That one racer. What's up with the 99? Issues for the 99 car? Things don't look up and up for him. Oh no. 99 stuck in the sand after getting bumped by the 00. Oh man, what a turn of events. See that one slow motion, like, yeah, probably more room for the 99 probably should have gone half a lane higher with the 00 there, and just you get stuck in the sand. Heartbreak for the 99 team. There's looking on the way out. And with a fast forward montage, honestly, caution's fucking out. We already know that shit. That is just a high foregone tragedy that the season of the 99 has gone to waste after that. Like, ooh, what a darn shame. All right. Oh no, Misty Viper. His engine gave out at the worst possible time. I was wondering where he was in the fast forward. This is terrible for the 77. I think Racer and Misty are out of the hunt now. Oh, man. As everybody, or at least more cars than you think are pitting. This, I'm not sure if they can one stop it to the end on this pit stop, but it'll be interesting. It's guys like RS and Jake are taking short-term track position over long-term viability right now. As Racer is now one lap down, coming back out on track. Oh no, man. Bro. We're within the 10 to go, so the lap cars line up single file where the lead lap cars are. Wow. The 77 blew an ignition. The 99's a lap down. Like, bro. Major playoff implications. This isn't even like a driver just performs bad. Like, there's plenty of shit going on in this race. It's just unfortunate what has taken place. Arn also a lap down from the contact. Goofy able to stay on the lead lap. And RS Fastlane 11 is your current leader so far. Jake second, Puffy third, Krugermeyer fourth, Mizzou fifth, then Bissell, Vent, Blasta, Duke, King. Here we go. Get a restart going to complete lap 13 as here they come. Jake immediately jumps to the inside, gets a much better, much cleaner restart than the 51 could, as they're both going to battle it down turn one. Yeah, neither giving an inch. No quarter given of your competitor at this point. 51 gets away. Oh man, the 6 with some side damage. I must have gotten that from a pit road scar, but he's going to carry on. Tough it out. As now we got Racer is a lap car going way to the inside here. Not sure what he's fighting for. Big 3 wide off the turn. Some drivers coming out. Oh, but 28. Kryptonite went wide. Do have a turn. Oh, big stack up with the 36 and more playoff drivers, more trouble. Toad Warrior with huge damage. Hyper got some, but it was nowhere near as bad as what it could have been. We stay green as the general flow of traffic is not to be disrupted. Ladion with some damage, lots of damage on the 9. Oh my god. Toad's big damage. Ladion's got some damage. What the fuck is going on? This track is quite the challenge to get through here. Jake having to try to run down the 51. 2 of Krugermeyer in third, just eating popcorn and driving. That's what I can assume he's got going on in there since he has no real reason to keep fighting. Oh, but 21 looking inside for the lead, going up the hill. I think the 51's got defensive line, but 21's still going to keep his lookout. Going side by side, looking for one. And grab a gear, take the braking zone. And I think the 21's going to try and stick it and keep it with him. But the 2 of Krugermeyer kind of complicating things for the 21 team. Not sure if he needs a help with a push or whatnot, but it's just, damn. Vent sitting back in 5th, thinking maybe he could point his way in the next round with all the misfortune being tossed around. Blasta still in the top 10. F4 Ace runs 16th. He just needs to keep his head up above Hyper. Bissell just unfortunately running it out. And Hyper stuck deep into a pack of cars, needing every last bit of position he could gang. Double Zero's had an up and down day. Like, he knows his car isn't good, but with what he's done, he already considered it successful from the drop of the green flag. Hyper getting a couple more spots out of that exchange. She's going to try and steal the deal in the 53 now. Try to get position. Just remember, one position, 1 point. That's all it takes. Back up front, the 51 runs away from the 21. Yeah, these two have just been kind of the headliners of the season so far. But rest assured, they're only up here on a pit gamble. And I think their borrowed time is going to run out very soon. So they're just going to stay up there for now. Fent Nation up to 5th. Even more position being tossed around. Mizzou and King racing each other up the hill. Look at that, a little bit of damage on 19. Doesn't deter him that much. King hard on the fight back. But they're both going to go side by side relatively even. But I think King's going to get more going into 2. Oh no, Mizzou nosing himself out there, trying to get runs off. The King has those outside corners that just allow for more speed and exit, so King naturally keeps it strong. And he's going to clear the 19 going into the turn. Whoa, Blasta. Nice miss. Doesn't want to run to the back of the 34. Racer gets one more position on Misty Viper's dead car. They're equally screwed over. Whoa, the 8 of Kyle D runs it a bit wide there. Bourne staying with the program. As 21-51 right there. Actually kind of closes the gap a bit down the straight, but the issue is that he does not want to actually make contact with the 51. Not because it would inconvenience the 51, but because it would inconvenience himself. Oh, he takes a look. A swing. There he goes. 51's not having any of it. Up across the line. Actually, 21 clears him in. 51's going to be looking for that back. Here, 4 to go. And I'm not sure what these guys are expecting here. Like, we know the fuel window is relatively 7-8 green flag laps. And these guys, not sure what they're looking for. Kriegermeyer looking for second on the 51. Winging it out, the 2 car. I think 21 was faster than the 51. Just needed to get the position he needed just to clear him and then take off. Fent still top 5 over Duke. Jerry, blast up a position. Laundry sauce falling off. Oh, Ace. Actually kind of falling pretty close to Hyper here. Hyper needs to not only get by Ace, but put a couple cars in between him and Ace. This is an interesting battle here. As the race previous to this was not good for the 5 team. And now he's just having to get hassled by guys like Tiger Man and BS Fast and 11. That's not exactly the best look for this squad here. But I think the 5's going to try to run it on the outside, just get away from these guys, and try to close that gap all back to Ace. 21, big lead here, coming to 3 to go. And oh, they're going to have to pit. That's the I told you so. They couldn't make it. And now Duke looks the inside of Vent, coming to 3 to go. Oh, 23. Rather lackluster season, just looking for any sort of solace. Vent needs a goddamn pass to the next round. .36, really out of shape. So that might be another piece of the puzzle that the 16 needs to fall into place. Vent Nation distancing himself from Duke. King third, Jerry fourth, fifth, KSS and Blasta. Up to sixth now. Kind of hard to know where to look. All the drivers, there's a lot of drivers back down having good days, other drivers having bad days. You do not know where the cards are going to fall until they fall. Duke. I'm not sure if Duke was one of those guys who pitted or not during that caution. I think the 23 could try to pull some weird fuel save strat if he did pit under caution, and if he could get Vent to burn more fuel than he did coming to the 2 to go. The 16 still out front. KSS coming up 5th. 6th, 7th born. However, this is now Hyper sees Ace, F4 Ace running inside top 10. Remember, when you're inside the top 10, it's 2 points per position. So this makes the battle between Hyper and Ace all the more important. Or Volley could just make a pass on Hyper. This is still very interesting. See where they all play out. There's a big gap between who's doing well, who's not doing well. Jake running 27th. RS running 29th. Toad running 32nd. Basel 33rd. CS 34th. There are a lot of guys who are important not doing so hot. So this might be the dagger to see who is making it in and who's not. Duke chases down Vet Nation. And these guys, they must be hurting on fuel and tires at this point. But one lap is still pretty long, even if we're coming to the white flag with Vent out front of Duke. Around the corner. 23 falls in line. Up we go to the white flag. One more time around for these guys. Duke looks the inside of Vent. They're going to both go down in turn 1. Their tires are fucking shot to shit, so good God. I can't imagine what's going to happen. I think Duke actually bobbled that turn pretty badly, though. It's going to let the 16 get away. King in third. 7 car running P3 right now. Don't forget the King. All right, takes a turn. Here comes Duke, still trying to make it work in this section. The fucking 16 still's got good coverage there. Coming into the roundabout here. The carousel, roundabout, whatever the fuck you want to call this. 23 has to execute here because you get run down the back. That's a perfect passing corner. But if you can't be there, then it doesn't work. They just got to hope they got the fuel right or wrong in certain cars here. That's probably my best bet. 23 puts it down in. Just separation is just too much to go off of here. 16 Event Nation coming down to the final corner. Event Nation is going to clear all the obstacles placed before him and advance to the round of 8 with a win at Road America. Oh boy. Let's see where the others finished. However, every point means something. I'm not sure what this means for some of these guys, but they're still racing to be had before we wrap up here. So let's see what we got. Battle for a 33rd on our view here. And it looks like the 11 is going to try and make a move, but I think they've got no momentum going up the hill. Actually, yeah, he did. And 33rd place goes to CS Fastlane 11. But with our winner, Vet Nation, will definitely make the round of 8. We got decent interval here. There was a green flag pit stop in the final run. I think it all worked out in the end. So some of the leaders tried to make it and didn't. Look how well that ended up for quite a lot of them. Ooh, a lot of rough spots for some of our guys in the round 12, but we'll see who makes the round of 8. And it'll be a good old race when we see you next time. Take care.